I got KRONOS behind me, and I wanted to give you a little build sheet update as we've done some things to this rig that I think you are definitely gonna like. Let's see it. Let's start up front. Obviously, right away, you can see there's a big difference. We blacked out the hood, which is gonna cut down on glare and just looks cool, let's be honest. We blacked out these side lights just with a little spray on tint, and we changed it to a black grille. Now, if you like the Sting gray grille, we still have it, so you can put it back on really easy. But I like this look. It just looks way more fierce and aggressive. It is definitely 99% aesthetic, but you know, you can't hit the trail hard unless you look cool, 100% facts. All right, so up front, we have the VR Evo series. This is a 10S, 10,000 pound pulling capacity with a factor 55 rope guard and a Deutsch off-road stubby bumper. The reason why we went with the stubby is you get maximum clearance. If you're up on a rock right here, this tire is gonna grab it. You're not gonna have to worry about hitting that bumper, which again, this thing was built for rock crawling, for heavy duty adventure, literally sleep anywhere. All right, starting underneath, we have the Deutsch Off-Road 7075 aluminum memory metal steering kit. That bar right there could take the whole weight of the Jeep on it and bounce right back into shape. The front and back have TerraFlex diff covers protecting those Dana 44 axles. We got a Rubicon transfer case in there. The Rubicon is known for being a legend off-road with the front and rear locking axles and so much more. The question we get a lot is, did you re-gear this thing? If you have a Gladiator 40-inch tires and you don't re-gear it, it's barely drivable. We had that on our first one where we had to drive it for a couple weeks to get in. It's not fun. This is re-geared to 513s, Dana Spicer gears, only the best at Ford 4x4. The reason why people love these Jeeps so much is they're like Legos. You can literally build it up into anything that you want. The differences between this and our previous Gladiator Zeus are crazy. Even though they look similar, underneath is really like, this thing is built out to take you anywhere. We got 40-inch tires. We have the Black Rhino Avenger True Bead Locks. Take that down to 5.7 PSI, hit Moab, have some fun with it. And the FabTech Tube Fenders. Now I like the look of these, especially after we blacked it out, because it's just super clean, and if you bang these up, you can switch them out really easily. We have the Fab 4 Rock sliders here. The tube sliders, again, extreme functionality. We have a 4.5-inch lift here. It's the TerraFlex Alpine IR series with the Falcon quick adjust shocks. Quick turn of this knob, you go from super stiff to really loose, which is great when you're hitting a trail, and especially something that's maybe just little corrugations or you want to go higher speed. Just switch the suspension as opposed to airing down your tires is what we did today, and it was perfect. Rigid from head to toe. You know how much we love rigid, and this is all GPS powered. If you see right here, this is a little GPS unit that powers that rigid adapt light bar. So once you start moving and going fast, it's gonna go from drive, which is really wide, to spot, which is really narrow, because you need to see further down the track as you're moving faster. It's also RGB backlit, so you could change the color of the backlit on this series. They're really hard to get. We have the Road Armor paint color matched A-frame pillars here that is mounted on, and then we're like halfway done. We're like just getting started on this thing. We have the Rhino Rack Pioneer platform. Now, if you've seen some of our previous videos, we had a Rome Adventure Gear case on top of there. Right now, for this trip, we don't need to put it on, but if you need additional storage, if you want to put a bike up there, if you want to put just about anything, you can mount it to this. It's really functional. All right, so now this is one of the biggest changes, and I'll tell you why we did it. This is the Skycamp 3.0 from iKamper. It's a $4,000 tent. It is, in my opinion, one of the best on the market. I'll give you a full review in a future video, but I spent the night in it last night. It's extremely comfortable, really easy to set up. I have not had any downsides, and most RTTs I'm kind of on the fence on. There's always plus and minuses. This one is pretty rad. What I really like about it is the footprint, because it's gonna fit on any mid-sized truck. Gladiator fits great. You even have some room to spare. If you wanted to, you could put it on the Pioneer rack, and that Overland Rough Rack system is completely modular, and you can mount just about anything. Mountain bikes, a canoe, a boat, I don't know what you can fit on it, but there's a lot of space on it, and the ability to switch it up is something that I really liked. The inside, really spacious. Check this out. So the inside is pretty much like a full-size bed, enough room for two, and you could sit up comfortably, and it's gonna protect you from the wind if you face that hardtop towards it. So some other benefits, really high quality material. Love the world map and that padded top that insulates it and also deadens the sound around you. The skylight is a really awesome finish, even with the rain cover on there. It's weatherproof, it's wind resistant, and is extremely comfortable. All right, continuing to the back here, we have something that is not on any other Jeep in the world because it's one of one. This is the Deutsch Off-Road Urban Crawler series. They're in the process of figuring out manufacturing, but you got a full-size 40-inch tire in the back, which is really nice. Peace of mind, whether you're traveling on the freeway, just going anywhere, or if you're stuck on a trail, throw that 40 back on and you're gonna be able to hit the road. But those Cooper STT Pro tires are not to be overlooked. Really high quality tire. We've run them on 4 of our rigs. We're a big fan of Coopers. You also have this bolt lock here that actually unlocks with your Jeep key, and one of the biggest features on this rig is the Overland Rough Racks system. Now I need to spend a minute. We did a whole install video, and the more I use it, the more I fall in love with it. You have 9 MOLLE panels, 9 MOLLE panels that we've mounted some traction boards. We got a high lift jack on the back there, and we still have tons of room. We got a couple Rotopacks, an Agency 6 shovel, and one thing that's really cool and definitely looks rad at camp is these side lights are amber lit. They turn on with the truck bed light. So we just tapped into that, and now you turn those on really easily. Obviously it's daylight, can't really see it much, but it's cool. We got the Agency 6 grab bars here and the Overland Vehicle Systems 270-degree awning. Now it's too windy to open it up today. I'm not risking breaking it, but we will cut to some B-roll of it right now. And we're back. This thing is rad, 270 degrees, really functional, high quality material, and I just really like Overland Vehicle Systems. OVS is doing a great job. Now this made in the USA Overland Rough Rack system, this is the very first Gladiator with this rack system on it. They're for sale now, and the reviews have been stellar. We were one of the first Jeeps to have it on, and I'm loving what they're doing. Sam over there, really awesome dude, really passionate. Made in America, American steel, you know we love that at Forge 4x4. But one of the things that I really love about it is it bolts right into the roll and lock tonneau cover. So when you're out on the trail, normally with a rack like this, everything in the back just gets destroyed and the tonneau cover options are really limited. It's hard to put a tonneau cover back there. This, with a flip of a switch, opens up. How sweet is that? Keep all your gear stored, and if it doesn't all fit, you could actually mount soft bags on top and strap it down. So if you wanted to take your whole family, get a shift pod or a tent, just strap that on the top. It's super awesome. Really, really cool. All right, so there's your build sheet update for KRONOS, our 2021 Jeep Gladiator that also comes with $20,000 in cash in the glove box. It's our 7th giveaway, and we're really excited about it. So if you want to get entered to win, all you got to do is head over to forge4x4.com, become a member, and you're going to get 15 entries to win every single month, or make a purchase on our shop. You're going to get 1 entry for every $1 you spend. Really simple. All entries are sent to our third-party sweepstakes company on July 12th, so make sure you are entered to win before then.